students. It's nice to be here once again. I trust you are all doing great. I am doing great myself and I'm super excited to be here. This is LIS 205 Internet and Information Searching. Today we are having lesson 4, and lesson 4 talks about the general uses of the internet and how you can use the internet in library and information science. I am Dr. Ajie Ifoma Abigail from National Open University of Nigeria, Faculty of Education, Department of Library and Information Science. I'll see you in class. Welcome back. Like I said earlier, the topic or the lesson for today rather is the general uses of the internet and uses of the internet in library and information science. There are 5 services that can be rendered through the internet in library and information science. The first one is acquisition of documents. The second one is technical processing. Third one is reference and information service. Fourth one is communication, and the fifth one is resource sharing. The first one, which is acquisition of documents. Here, when you want to acquire resources, books, laptops, desktops, anything at all in the library, you can do that through the internet. You can make your order online through the internet. And when they deliver, you can also take delivery through the internet. That is confirming your delivery, your way bill, and all other documents. That can be done through the internet. The second one, which is technical processing. When you take delivery of the resources, there are processes, technical processes that needs to be done on the materials. That's cataloging and classification. This can be done now with the internet. So it is a library and information service which can be done with the internet. Previously, it was done manually, but now we thank God for, will I say, civilization. It can be done through the internet. The third one is reference and information service. Information service here is there are sometimes when you see some logos, ask the librarian, where you can ask for some services and then they render it to you, or where you need assistance in one or two areas and they will use the internet to respond to look for your query and then respond to you. The fourth one is communication. Communication cannot be overemphasized. Emails are sent back and forth from different library and information centers in order to satisfy the query of their users. And then the fifth one is resource sharing. Supposing you go for a material and it's not in a particular library, and then they ask their sister library and they have it. So they can share, send the resource to them, they can share resources in order to satisfy the need of their users. So a rundown of it is: one, acquisition of documents, technical processing, reference and information service, communication, and resource sharing. The next thing to look at here is the top 10 uses of the internet. Everybody falls into one or two of these categories. The first one is electronic mail. We all send emails to each other, and this is done with the use of the internet. People who work in the same office but different locations, they can send mails to each other. I, as your facilitator, I send emails to you and you also send emails to me. The second top 10 uses of the internet is research. Everybody in final year or 300 level or at the research stage of their education makes use of the internet in order to find out things to add to his or her project work. So the internet is very, very important for researchers. Downloading files. That is the third one. When you see a document that you like, you can download it. And the only way you can download it is if you use the internet because it cannot download it through Word. You must make use of the internet to download files. The fourth one is discussion groups. We are all used to WhatsApp groups or this or that. All this is done with the aid of the internet. There are times when I will send you a discussion group email that's okay, you should add your contribution. This is done with the use of the internet. The fifth one is interactive games. At one point in time, we would have played games online. This is made possible with the use of the internet. Some games are very addictive, they are very engaging. All these are done with the internet. Friendship and dating. Some of us met our friends online, Facebook and other social media sites. Some people even date from those sites and get married. All this is done with the use of the internet. The seventh one is electronic newspaper and magazines. Instead of buying the hard copy newspaper and magazines on a daily basis, some people are very used to reading newspapers online. They can only do that with the aid of the internet. Job hunting. This is very important. When someone is looking for a job, you need to go to different websites to apply. You look for the qualification they need. If you meet that qualification, then you submit your CV online. So job hunting, it's a very, very big use of the internet. The ninth one is shopping. I'm sure all the ladies here would love shopping. Some of us buy some of our things online and they deliver to our houses. This is made possible with the use of the internet. Without the internet, we would not be able to shop online. Some of us also buy things from London or America and they also deliver to our doorsteps. This is made possible with the use of the internet. The 10th one and final one we're looking at is education and self-improvement. Like now, you're listening to this, you are educating yourself, you are improving yourself. So, this is made possible with the use of the internet because there is no way you can hear me or see me if your phone or device is not connected to the internet. So, I'll just run down the 10 again: electronic mail, research, downloading files, discussing groups, interactive games, friendship and dating, electronic newspaper and magazines, job hunting, shopping, education, and self improvement. Before the class comes to an end, you'll do a class activity for me. Mention 5 services of internet in library and information science. Mention 5 services of internet in library and information science. Kindly send your answers to the email address I'll provide at the end of the class, and I promise I will respond. In summary, you have learned the 5 services that can be rendered through internet in library and information science, and they are acquisition of document, technical processing, reference and information service, communication, and resource sharing. In addition, you also learned the top 10 uses of the internet, which are electronic mail, research, downloading files, discussing groups, interactive games, friendship and dating, electronic newspaper and magazines, job hunting, shopping, education, and self-improvement. If you have further questions on any of this, kindly send me an email. My email is iajie@noun.edu.ng. I'm Dr. Ajay Ifama Abigail. See you at the next lesson.